Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda is a powerful poem about the human condition. The poet invites us to be silent for a moment and stop doing worldly things instead of thinking about ourselves, our nature, and our brothers, whom we despise. Poet believes that by doing so, we will be able to establish a better world. The poem is composed of 5 stanzas. In the first part of this poem, the poet possesses a possible solution to humanity's issues. We could all pause for 12 seconds, doing nothing and saying nothing. And in this pause, we might come to understand one another better. He believes that humanity's constant need to move forward has come at the cost of not understanding ourselves. In this poem, the poet makes use of a few different literary devices like enjambment. This can be seen when the poet transitions from one line to the next without finishing a thought. For example, the transition between lines 1, 2, and 3 in stanza 1. In Kashira, this occurs when the poet adds a pause in the middle of a line of verse. For example, without rush, without engines. In alliteration, this can be seen when the poet repeats the same consonant sound at the beginning of multiple words. For example, clean clothes in stanza 4. Keeping Quiet, poem's summary. This poem emphasizes the importance of self-introspection and silence. Furthermore, these two can transform the line of an individual. Moreover, they can also transform the face of the earth. The poem says that self-introspection and silence do not take much time to look within. Any individual can do it and examine oneself. This is easy and takes only as long as it will take someone to count to 12. During this time of introspection, it is important for the individual to keep quiet. The individual must say nothing at all. Without silence and keeping quiet, self-introspection will not work. Silently introspecting it. Silently introspecting will give the individual a strange feeling of unity and togetherness with all others. In the beginning, it was certainly feel a little strange. However, eventually it has the power to bring us all together. This silence will be free from the annoying sounds of engines. Furthermore, this silence will also be free from the people rushing to get their work done. The author feels contentment while imagining the change that will take place in those moments. The men who have to deal with the pain while collecting salt will get a little relief. Even the people who desire war and destruction will put on clean clothes and an opportunity to walk among their brothers. They will get to experience a life that is free of enmity and hatred. There will be a halt to their destructive and dangerous activities. Peace and tranquility will prevail everywhere once such harmful activities come to stop. Even if this is for a short time. The poem says that everyone is working continuously to achieve one's goal. People are threatened by death, and the fear forces them to work endlessly so that they can achieve everything quickly. In this mad rush, they do not realize the unwelcome of their acts. He wants us to pause and come out of the mad rush. He wants us to be happy about our achievements and celebrate them. He wants us to overcome the fear of death and to relax for a while. We should know the results of our deeds and celebrate our achievements. When the people will remain quiet a while, they will realize the purpose of their lives. Just like all the creation of nature undergo a rebirth with the change of seasons. Similarly, keeping quiet will be a rebirth for a human soul. It will give a new meaning to our life. Again, the poet says that he will count till 12 and ask everyone to remain quiet while he leaves. What is the message of this poem? Pablo Neruda's poem, Keeping Quiet, highlights the importance of sustaining peace and silence. He emphasizes being peaceful and non-harmful to humans, animals, and the environment. He claims that to sustain peace and harmony, we must take time to pause and reflect.